Whereas the rivals are kind of the point of the game, you know? They're like the 10... They're like the 10 sneezes. Hi guys, Veggie Gamer back, and we're back with another Yandere Simulator news update, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. This one's going to be very interesting. There's some very subtle images, there's some very explicit images. There's actually some bad news as well, apparently, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. Well, it's not really bad news, it's actually technically good news. We might be losing quite a few students soon. Some of them, it makes complete sense. I'll go into that in one of the images later on, but it seems like the game is starting to funnel into its, not final form, but it's starting to, I don't know how to word it. Basically, stuff which is going to be irrelevant or can't be in the game now is going to be getting removed. Now, like I say, I'll go into that in a bit, when we address one of the images. Pardon me, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. But let's get on with the images right now. So we've got 5 preview images of the up-and-coming build, which apparently is going to be coming pretty soon. I'm looking forward to it. Like I say, there's some give and take with this build. Unfortunately, I'm going to have a quick sip of cola, sorry. Not feeling very well, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. Before we get started, VEGGIEKNIGHTS, there's any chance to get this video to 2 likes because it's the 2nd of August, right? It is, it's the 2nd of August, let's get to 2 likes, let's go on looking at these lovely images. Now, we start off with the sports club. Now, I think that is, when I first saw this, I thought, that's a shame. But it does make sense, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. Obviously, we've seen what the girls, here come the girls, sports outfit is going to be looking like for a long time. And the boys had this sort of like tracksuit sort of look, much like the sports club teacher. Sports teacher, you know what I'm talking about. But they have now been given a lot more of a, I guess, casual outfit. I know that in some schools in Japan, they do wear tracksuits. But that's boys and girls. And so it seemed weird having it that, you know, the guys had one outfit and then the girls had a completely different outfit. And so this has just made it a little bit more samey now, which makes a lot more sense. I think it actually looks great. Like I say, when I first saw it, I thought, I kind of like the tracksuits. But this does make more sense. I presume that the sports teacher is still going to look exactly the same. So we'll find out when this build drops, but I'd imagine that isn't changing. Has this guy got a cut on his head? Oh, can you see my mouse? Okay, you can't see my mouse. Ignore me. Right, moving on to the next image. Very intriguing, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. It appears that the rumours of the drama club getting added very soon were actually correct. This appears to be the drama club, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. It's interesting that they're using the stage, because obviously they have their... Well, it's more of a changing room that they have in their drama club, isn't it? But yeah, they're getting actually on stage. We have what appears to be Vimto. Oh, here we go. You can see my mouse now. What appears to be Vimto in the foreground, which is very interesting. Can anyone confirm or deny that? It definitely looks a lot like Vimto's haircut, and it's the same colour as well. We have a guy with a kind of redder purple haircut here, also assessing the performance. And then we have 2 people on stage. I've had a closer look at this image, and it seems like this guy here might have a rose in his hair. It's kind of weird. He's got drills. Or at least one drill, and it appears to have something red in it. It's interesting that there's one female here, but there are only 4 students, and so there presumably is another one. I'm guessing that the other one that we're not seeing here is going to be Funbags, possibly. But yeah, none of them have armbands, which is going to be significant. And well, actually, we can't actually see if they got armbands because it would be on the other arm. Balls. Okay, ignore me. But yeah, drama club coming soon, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. I would have thought there would be more girls in it, to be honest. I did drama through my entire school campaign, and I tended to be the only boy in it. So I love doing drama, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. That's right up my alley. So yeah, I don't know if drama's called something else in other countries. Acting, you know, that sort of thing, you know, I like that sort of thing, very nice. That's my gig. But yes, there we go, very nice. Drama club inbound. Moving on to the next image. Now, this is the image which took me the longest to work out what was new, but it's very significant, and this is where we talk about people getting removed, very nice. It appears that Ruto, I think it's Ruto, I don't know. Sure. Is getting removed, Veggie Knights, and oh my word, what do we call this guy? Is it Ramen? I think it's Ramen, right? I honestly can't remember my own nicknames, but either way, this guy is Shin, isn't it? Right? This is Shin. I know he's very, very popular with the gals, Veggie Knights. But yeah, he is becoming the temporary leader of the occult club, which means that Oka is getting removed. Most definitely. The the one downside for characters getting removed is that I won't be able to pose them anymore without using an older build, which I'm okay doing. I'll just make sure that I list the latest build that I've downloaded as, you know, the last one which had Oka in, the last one that had whoever else in. But yeah, I hear a lot of rumblings that the Rainbow Six are also getting removed now, apart from a few key members, which would be a shame. It would also make mission mode seem very... It's not going to be that empty because we have all the other students, but yeah. I don't know, Veggie Knights. Not many people are going to be in the courtyard in the morning, I'll say that much. I do think it's a shame if we do lose Disappointed Muffins, Tea and Crumpets. In fact, all of them. This is the thing, Veggie Knights. I've been playing this game for, for I think 3 years now, which is insane. And you do become accustomed to, like, you know, characters being there. The first build which I ever played had the Rainbow Six on men and women. And yeah, it seems like those characters might actually be getting removed as well. I think it's going to be a shame, but, you know, it's progression very nice. It's working towards the final work of the point of the game. It's very possible that we might see those students again in the future. You see here, we have Vimto surviving the cut. And so it's very possible that the other characters will be back in some sort of form. One thing which would be nice, if possible, if you're listening, Yandere Dev, I don't know if you are, but if you are, if you could leave their haircuts in the pose mode, hair selections, because I do like posing them, and it would be nice to carry on my Disappointed Muffins meme. I don't know why I do it, I find it funny. But either way, it is good news that this is happening very nice, because it is progression towards the final game. Particularly with Oka, she can't be in the game at this point, because it's the same reason why we haven't seen Osana yet. Is that Yandere Dev wants Osana to feel like a special event happening. If he'd added Osana, like, say, 6 months ago, by now, she would just seem like another student in the school. Whereas the rivals are kind of the point of the game, you know? They're like the 10... They're like the 10 sneezes. Oh, sorry, Veggie, I'm not well. I've not been well for a while. Yes, so there we go, Veggie. Let me know your thoughts on the characters getting removed. You have to remember, it is... For the game, it is a good thing. For the shipping and the posing, it's not necessarily a great thing. But like I say, if we can keep those haircuts and the accessories inside the pose mode, it's fine, but it's fine. And also, that's not a big deal either. You know, it's progression to the game, very nice. Okay, next screenshot is very bizarre, very nice. We have what appears to be another game of some kind, maybe an Easter egg, but the fact that we have this huge prompt in the bottom suggests to me that it's not actually an Easter egg. My theory is actually related to the next image, so we'll have a look at that now. Now, this machine was in the photography club for a while. I don't know where it's been moved now, but I believe it's been moved somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. Also, the... Oh, balls, what's it called? Japanese... table with heater. Kotatsu. I know it from Persona 4 Veggie Knights because the kotatsu in your home in Persona 4 is broken, and when you go to replace it, something really bad happens in the storyline. I love Persona 4. Go and play it right now, or watch the original animated series. Don't watch the golden animated series Veggie Knights because it's meant to be almost a parody of itself. You need to watch Persona 4. The animated series. It's really good. It's nowhere near as good as the game, but if you don't have access to a PS2, it's better than nothing. Enough waffle. Yes. So yes, we had the Kotatsu. We have the arcade machine. Now I've seen people speculating that this is going to be an anime club, which is bizarre. These models, by the way, have shifted around a lot in the last few months. Where did they first appear? I feel that they first appeared in like the library or something. No. Where did they first appear? I can't think where they first appeared, but they've been in the game club, they've been in the photography club, and now they appear to be in a completely different club. How much money has this club got, by the way? Look at the size of this TV! He says, not remembering that there's a science club, which is literally building cyborgs in it. Yeah, well, maybe it's an anime club. It's weird that they have an arcade machine in an anime club. So maybe, actually no, you know what? This might be the gaming club. I'm gonna go out on a limb, Veggie, and say that this is not an anime club. I reckon this is a gaming club. Because the computer room is called the computer room, or the computer lab. So the gaming club, which is a thing, doesn't actually have its own room, because the computer room is not for them. So I reckon this is the gaming club. Correct me if I'm wrong, Veggie. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chairs, which would be... pardon me. It would be... what's his name? He's got a name which sounds like a female name. I can't remember. Oh, balls. Okay, the leader. Lovely Pippi. My wife, you can hear. And Question Chan. And you. If you choose to join it. Now, my theory with this screenshot here, then, is that this is actually going to be a computer game that you play in the gaming club. Whoever's going to get sat on that side is going to be really annoyed because he won't be able to see the TV. Yeah, I reckon that if you join the gaming club, you go over to this TV, which I believe has some sort of machine underneath it there, and press enter, you get put into this like parody game. Obviously, it's in the school. I don't have a big deal with that. I think that's almost like a little bit of a joke, really. This slogan here really suggests to me that this is not just an Easter egg. Also, she's tiny. If you look at her, she's actually really tiny, unless it's the angle. And she's shooting at a cat cyclops. A cat cyclops. Okay, shut. Yeah, well, there you go. So those are the 5 images, then, right? Let me know what you think. New outfits for the boys. Makes a lot of sense. Drama Club with Vimto in. I didn't know that Vimto was going to be in it. In the Drama Club. That's interesting. Especially if Funbags is in it as well. Yeah. The exit of Oka, which is a shame, very nice, but it's good for the game. It's good for the game. What I believe is an arcade machine, an arcade game rather than actually a Easter egg. And what I think is a gaming club, not an anime club. Now I look at it, there's no books in there. It's not an anime club. This is a gaming club. It makes sense because each club has their own room. Like there's a science lab, but there's a science club room as well. What other examples are there? Ah, balls. There must be another example. Okay, there isn't another example. Doesn't matter, very nice. If you don't, please subscribe, very nice. I do lots of news updates like this. I'm really looking forward to this build. I do think it's going to be a shame that just 5 moments and tea crumpets and oh my word. It's going to be weird playing the game without the minute, if they are leaving. But if we can have the haircut still in the pose mode, we can keep them alive, very nice. That sounded really sad. Ah. I'm going to go and have a little cry, very nice. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time.